In this class, we will discuss the meaning and concept of two words in the Quran that describe the nature of human perception and its relationship to reality and the essence of the world. Each of these words relates to the connection between truth and human perception from a different angle. First, we will explore the word Qalb, heart, in the Quran, and then we will examine the word Inzal, descent. In Islam, the word Qalb is very important and central. It has been used many times in the Quran, and understanding its true meaning helps us grasp the real intention behind its usage. In dictionaries, Qalb means turning something over or reversing it. In Raghib's dictionary, Qalb is defined as the turning or changing of something from one state to another. In most translations and interpretations, the word Qalb has been described as a part of the physical body that pumps blood. Some others have understood it as consciousness, understanding, or a non-material point in the chest. Let's take a brief look at how humans perceive the world. Humans live their entire lives trapped inside the cage of their five senses and never truly experience the reality of creation. According to the laws of physics and the physiology of the eye, it's clear that the world we observe has no color in it as a feature, but we see it as colorful. Similarly, with the sense of touch and the solidity of objects, in reality, the feeling of something being solid and dense is just a perceptual illusion, but we sense them as solid. The same is true for the senses of taste, smell, and hearing. For more details, you can refer to the lessons on the dream of the senses, the inner world. In fact, the world we witness is a reversed and transformed version of a true existence and reality. It is like binary information in a computer processor that is turned into images on a monitor or sound through speakers. The information that reaches our sensory receptors in the form of waves is transformed into human perception by a part of us and our being. In fact, Qalb refers to that part of our being that converts sensory inputs into the five-sense dream called the world. If this conversion does not happen correctly and according to the purpose of creation, our perception and actions in the world will be distorted and incorrect, taking us away from the true path of creation. Therefore, the word Qalb does not refer to the fleshly heart inside the chest. If that were the case, people with artificial hearts would lose their identity or suffer perceptual disorders. If modern science were to find a place in the body for the heart's function, the brain, which converts the quantum world into the experience five-sense dream, would be our only option. Perhaps the brain is the material medium of our non-material being that performs the Qalb process. In reality, the Quran believes that a part of our being, which is beyond our understanding, transforms the truth of creation into our five senses, making us see a dream called the world. Or, as the Quran suggests, the world we witness is represented and turned into this experience, meaning it is not real, similar to a deception. Inzal, descent. The word Nuzul refers to this fundamental flaw in human perception from another angle. Nuzul means coming down. This word implies both a physical descent from high to low and a descent in rank or nature. In the physical sense, anything that falls or moves from above to below is called Nuzul, like the falling of rain. In the sense of rank, it refers to anything that falls from a higher position to a lower one, such as a king becoming a poor and powerless, or someone losing their honor. The concept of Nuzul applies to any description because describing something means understanding it through something else. Whether this description is verbal or sensory, if we try to describe taste, color, or sound, it is considered Nuzul. Similarly, if we describe taste with words, all we say is considered Nuzul, because words cannot fully describe the true reality of the taste. They only create an image for someone who has already experienced it. In reality, humans use descriptions when the essence of something is not comprehensible. So, whatever is described is very far from the truth. Humans cannot even explain the taste of a fruit to themselves, because words are incomplete and not good tools for conveying the truth and essence of concepts. God uses the word Nuzul for the Quran and revelation to show that everything that reaches us through revelation and the verses of the Quran is Nuzul, meaning it is far from the truth. The Quran is a book that describes a truth with words, a truth that is beyond human comprehension. Even though the Quran's description is the most complete in the human world, it is still far from the truth. In the Quran says, "We sent it down in the night of destiny," emphasizes the reduction and distance of the words from what they are describing. It's as if it says, "We revealed it, limited, reduced, and imperfect in the night of power for the Prophet." Otherwise, it would have said, "We sent it in the night of destiny," or "We gave it in the night of destiny." But because the Quran focuses on the flaw of words and the flaw of human perception of truth, God uses the word Nuzul. To clarify this, it continues, "And what will make you understand what the night of power is?" It means that even with all the description and insights, humans, as long as they are in the dream of their senses, cannot understand the truth of that night. Thus, Nuzul in a way means reduction and distance from the true rank. This meaning of Inzal, as we mentioned in the word study of Qalb, refers to the flaw in human perception. Qalb is that part of us that causes Nuzul. In reality, that part of us brings the truth down to us. I hope this part of the lesson has been helpful to you understanding the true meaning of Inzal and Qalb.